Hey folks, this is Eric Chappelle, the South Jersey real estate guy, and I don't know what to do. You ever been there? You just don't know what to do. Some days you feel like you're just walking in mud up to your knees, and every step you take is like a massive undertaking, and you don't even feel like you're making progress. Well, today I want to give you something I think will help you if you are like me and you're kind of like struggling right now. I know it's the holiday season. I know it's supposed to be the most joyous time of the year, but even during those times, we can still struggle. We can still fall into a rut, and it's hard to get out of. Stay tuned. I want to give you 3 things I think will help you get out of that rut. So today I was in a meeting, and in that meeting, I heard a statement that the speaker made. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, it wasn't something so profound that he was trying to drive that nail home. It was something he said in passing that just struck a chord with me. And it kind of helped me see things a little bit different. He said this: when you don't know what to do something. It doesn't matter what it is, just do something. And boy, I got thinking about that because, a lot of times we don't do something because we're just afraid. And that leads me to this first thought. Fear paralyzes success. When we are afraid of doing something, we end up doing nothing and we are not successful. We get upset, we get discouraged, maybe even depressed because we feel like our lives are just not moving forward. And that's what fear does. It paralyzes us. Matter of fact, in The Phantom Menace, those of you who are Star Wars fans, remember Yoda made this statement.
Fear is the path to the dark side.
Is the path to the dark side. He was saying that to Anakin Skywalker because Anakin was lashing out of his own fears, and Yoda was trying to warn him not to allow his fears to control him, because the truth is, when we live in fear controlling us leads us to negative and destructive actions. It never leads to anything good. When we act out of fear, it generally means we're going to make a bad decision that's negative for our lives, or it's going to be destructive. And we can't allow the fear, maybe of peer pressure or whatever fears that you may have of failure, keep us from moving forward. Which also leads me to the second thought, that I know that if you're like me, there's times you feel like, why bother? Why even try? I'm probably just gonna fail, and even if I don't, it's not gonna amount to a whole lot. Can I say this? Small successes are better than massive delays. The time that we spend doing nothing is gonna cost us in the long run. It's better to try to at least do something as opposed to doing nothing, because a small success is better than a massive delay. Not only that, in my third thought, it's this: in failure, there's still a silver lining. If you say, well, I don't know, I'm just afraid I'm gonna fail. Even if you fail, you'll learn something. Thomas Edison, while trying to design the light bulb, failed. And somebody brought it up to him and said, man, it looks like you failed a lot. He goes, I failed 1,000 times. And he's famous for this quote. He said this: I have not failed 1,000 times. I have found 1,000 ways this won't work. He's putting a positive spin on his failure, but may I say something to you, that even if you try and fail, you still learn something. It teaches you what doesn't work and maybe to go down a different direction. We just not need to be afraid of those kind of things that would keep us from just trying to do our best at something. So when you're at the point in your life when you don't know what to do something. My name's Eric Chappelle. I'm the South Jersey real estate guy. Thanks for listening. And if you like what you heard, subscribe, click the like button, maybe even share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Look forward to talking to you next time.